and welcome to the show. Today we'll be featuring Thornton Cline. Thornton has had his songs recorded by, amongst others, Engelbert Humperdinck, Gloria Gaynor, Ray Peterson, Gary Puckett, the Manhattans, Rebecca Holden, Tammy Trent, Tim Murphy, Billy and Sarah Gaines, Malika, and more. He's also been awarded the Platinum Award, multiple Grammy and Dove Award nominations, and twice as the Songwriter of the Year. More recently, two of his songs hit number one on the Euro Indie Top 100 music charts, as well as the World Indie Top 100 music charts. Don't go away. We've got something incredibly special today. We're doing a debut release with Thornton Cline. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back. If you're just joining us, welcome to Books with Brigetti. I'm your host, Brigetti Lambanda from Cape Town in South Africa, and this live stream is made possible by BeLive Media and StreamYard. A special warm welcome if you're joining us on Amazon Live, because we've got a special treat for you today. Do know that we are monitoring the comments, so please say hello, tell us where you're joining us from. If you've got any questions for our author and songwriter Thornton Cline today, then please post those in the comments. I am monitoring the comments. In today's show, we're going to be talking to Thornton about his brand new debut release called 26 Letters, and it's available on Amazon right now. According to the press release, 26 Letters is one of 2021's breakout hits, and Luckie Boy is a rising star. It says Nashville pop artist Luckie Boy hits worldwide radio today with the release of his new pop single, 26 Letters, co-written with Nashville hit songwriter Hall of Famer Thornton Cline, who's on our show. He's waiting in the green room for us. Luckie Boy's new single comes off the heels of his two charted #1 songs, Cry Myself to Sleep and Hourglass, on the Euro and World charts. In 2020, Luckie Boy hit #1 for 3 weeks on the Euro Indie Top 100 music charts and the World Indie Top 100 music charts with his debut radio single, Cry Myself to Sleep. And I'm going to play these for you just now. His first single remained on the top 5 for a whopping 7 weeks. And in February 21, Hourglass hit #1 for 3 weeks on the Euro and World Top 100 charts. Luckie Boy and Thornton Cline have garnered raved reviews from worldwide music critics. Hollywood Digest wrote, 26 Letters is the jumpstart the world needs to kick off the spring and summer months. It's fun, it's perky, and you can sure dance to it. Luckie Boy and Cline have struck gold once again. So There we go. So as we introduce Thornton to the show, as I'm going to bring him up, I'm going to play this brand new release. This is a debut release. So enjoy.
I wrote 26 letters from my heart for every day you're gone. I can't bear the thought of you leaving me, even if it's only for a while. I'll play 1,000 love songs to make this lonely time go by. Yeah, yeah. And when you feel alone and blue, here's a gift from my heart to yours, so you can always feel my love for you. I wrote 26 letters from my heart for every day you're gone. 26 letters with X and O's, the sweetest words for my love songs. Open each one when you think of me. I'll be there in every word you read. 26 letters from my heart while we're living apart. 26 letters from my heart. 26 days seem like eternity, but I'll always be here for you, 'cause you're the pinnacle of my life, my queen, my bright star, my muse. All my deepest secrets are revealed. I wrote them all down for you. Every single emotion my heart feels. I wrote 26 letters from my heart for every day you're gone. 26 letters with X and O's, the sweetest words from my love songs. Open each one when you think of me. I'll be there in every word you read. 26 letters from my heart while we're living apart. 26 letters from my heart. 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 And when you feel alone and blue, here's a gift from my heart to yours, so you can always feel my love for you. I wrote 26 letters from my heart for every day you're gone. 26 letters with X and O's, the sweetest words for my love songs. Open each one when you think of me. I'll be there in every word you read. 26 letters.
Thornton, a warm welcome to the show and congratulations. That is just amazing. Well done on your new release. I am absolutely delighted for you and absolutely delighted that you're allowing us to debut this on the show today. So a warm welcome. Great to have you here, Thornton. Just if you can turn on your sound, we can hear you. That'll be fantastic.
Yes, what a way to open the show and to introduce me with the video. I'm very happy with the video too, the way it turned out and everything. And you are the very first one. I just contacted the radio promoter, and told him to be listening and watching your show today. He's out of Jacksonville, Beach, Florida, U.S. And he's real delighted too. And this is the very first. You're the first one that's debuted it. It's exciting. So just remember, we'll remember that when hopefully the song gets up there, in the charts. So.
And I have no doubt it will. And I must tell you, I have been watching Amazon Live like a hawk, because I've put the other two songs on Amazon, so they're available there for people to see on the carousel. So I was watching Amazon like a hawk to see when 26 Letters would be released on Amazon, and it's there. It's live on Amazon. So it's
it is already on Amazon.
It's already on Amazon, and I've put it in the carousel. So anyone that's on Amazon can see 26 Letters. It's just so if you've just joined us on Amazon or on wherever you are watching us, 26 Letters was the debut release. This was the debut release. We've just missed us playing it.
Right.
Today. It was released today. It's just gone up on Amazon. So if you catch it now, you'd be the first to get the album, to get the song. It's amazing. So Thornton, tell us a little bit about the song. Where does it come from? Tell us a little bit about Luckie Boy, why you decided to go with him, because the other two songs were phenomenal, and I think he's done a great job with this. How did this collaboration with Luckie Boy come about?
Well, we do connect really well as a team, I think so. I think we really work well together. The critics do say that too. Well, I met Luckie Boy in Nashville, and I heard him performing, and I've seen some of his performances on video and his recordings. I was just totally blown away. This guy is just amazing. He's a 22-year-old singer, and he's got a lot going for him. I mean, the critics are saying now that he's a rising star, and that it's not just a fluke. They thought maybe, well, if you had a number one hit with the first song, this is our third song now, that you might just be a fluke, like what they call a one-hit wonder. But he's not.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think this is the beginning. I feel like it's the beginning of something really amazing and great. And we are going to continue to work together. We've got another song that we're going to release in August together. So the song is written from a true story. And a lot of times true stories, songs do very well. I don't know if you can feel that in the actual song itself, that may be something from a true story or not, but it definitely wasn't made up. I overheard my daughter, who is getting married. She's getting married soon.
Congratulations!
I'm very excited, in September, and she'll be married in Williamsburg, Virginia, in the States. And I overheard her talking one day, or she was telling us about how she was apart for a long time from her fiance, and she just couldn't stand it, and he did something really nice for her. He wrote her letters. He wrote a letter for her every day that she was gone, that they were apart. How cool is that? And she had to read that, each one of those. He handwrote a letter to her. How cool is that? And he packaged them all up in a box and gave them to her. Now, my overthinking attitude, I thought to myself, well, immediately the song came to me and I wrote it down, just immediately. But then I kept working on editing and with Luckie Boy too, and showed it to Luckie Boy, and he really loved the song. He's really into it, and some of it, I think, is some of his best singing on this one too, on this recording. But it's actually a true story from 26 Letters. I don't think you could make this up or anything. But the thing that I was overthinking about was, will listeners like this song? The reason I didn't know if they would like it is because today, so what? So what, you write a letter, but letter is romantic writing. It's a very romantic thing to do to somebody. It's a personal thing. And I was thinking, well, people listening to it, would they relate with it? Because, well, all they have to do is text or video chat or whatever they do. But the radio promoter told he just loves it. The radio promoter said that it was probably the best song that I've ever written so far, you know, and he just said that people would relate with the nostalgic part of the song, you know, and he did say that some young people in the young generation are getting back to doing more writing things, personal letters, instead of doing, you know, texting and video chatting and so forth. So that's part of the story and how we met too. We met in Nashville, and we're continuing to do working. You know, we seem to be a pretty good team together too. So Luckie Boy and I, and so
he's got an amazing voice, and he adds so much pizzazz to the song. You know, and I think just by listening to you and looking at your reaction, I think he conveys what you wanted to convey with the song, right?
correct.
I think he gets it right. You know, I just see this magic between the two of you, and I think, you know, any songwriter couldn't be more proud when they see what they envisioned unfolding in real life.
Right, because I've had I've had several songs, not plenty of songs, but several sons
You have
that I've had recorded by artists, but I didn't like the way they did it. I am very pleased with the way Luckie Boy did this. He just interpreted it really right. I don't think I could even sing it any better. I'm not really a singer, but I don't think I could sing it any better, because they say, you know, you've heard that songwriters many times when they sing their songs personally, you know, one-on-one or in a coffee shop or place like that, they tend to supposedly sing it more intimately and better than the actual artist. But in this case, I could not even come close to what he's done with the song. So
he's done a brilliant job, and that's hot on the heels of Cry Myself to Sleep was the first one with Luckie Boy, and then Hourglass, right?
yeah, and Hourglass right now is still on the charts, the Euro charts. It hasn't fallen off, which is cool. It's at number 32 this week, which, you know, it went from 1 to 32. May I say something really interesting? I don't know if this will hold or not, but right now, because we still have a whole half year to go and anything can change. But I did want to say that last year, 2020, for the song of the year, Cry Myself to Sleep, out of all the songs on the charts, it was number 2. It didn't make the number 1 song of the year, but then this year, 2021, we were halfway through it. Hourglass is is the number 1 song of the year so far, of all songs, of the songs.
That is amazing. I tell you what, for those who have not heard Hourglass yet, shall we play Hourglass?
Well, I'd love to.
I think it's,
once you hear that, see if you hear an evolution or change in the way Luckie Boy is going from one song to the next. If you hear any, like, is he pushing the envelope a little bit or what? You know.
Okay.
Slipping through the hourglass, slipping through the hourglass, time is running out. Slipping through the hourglass, slipping through the hourglass, time is running out. She could have chosen anyone in this world, but she chose to be with me. A hot-covered girl, a shining star, a warm-hearted angel who loves tenderly. Yeah, lately her eyes have been on someone else, and it's my own fault if she leaves. I'm afraid the clock is running out on us. Send the flowers into her knees. Time slips through the hourglass. She could be gone in a flash. All our love could go down the hourglass, the sweet memories of our past. Slipping through the hourglass, slipping through the hourglass, time is running out. Slipping through the hourglass, slipping through the hourglass, time is running out. I've been busy on things that didn't matter, and I've left her lonely for too long. I've got to fight to keep my one and only, or wake up and find that she's gone. Oh, if she walked away from what's meant to be, I'd be crushed and torn apart. Got to give her my shoulder. In my time, I got to love her with all my heart. Time slips through the hourglass. She could be gone in a flash. All our love could go down the hourglass, the sweet memories of our past. Lately her eyes have been on someone else, and it's my own fault if she leaves. I'm afraid the clock is running out on us. Send the flowers into a need. Time slips through the hourglass. She could be gone in a flash. All our love could go down the hourglass with sweet memories of our past.
Thornton, that was amazing. You know what I really like about all three the songs that stands out for me is sometimes I listen to music and you kind of think this could grow on me. You kind of think catchy tune and I could really get to like that. But I must tell you, all three of the songs, when I heard them for the very first time, there was just something about it that made me like it instantly. It's not like I had to think about it and think, well, this could grow on me. No, it was like an instant, I really like this. And so I would wow. Okay, so someone's just commented.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that very much. Yes.
Yeah. I seen some of the reviews that the frame per second is not 60 but actually 30. Can you please share your view? You know what? The quality of the song that I just played now is not the original because I couldn't upload the original quality on this program right now. But I think the original video is in high definition as far as I'm aware, correct?
They all are. Yes, they're in high definition, huh? Right.
Yeah, yeah. So, what is you? I know it's hard to say, but I really think that this song is gonna hit number one. I think so. 26 letters. There's something about the song. So Ricky asks on Amazon, are you going to stick with one genre of music in your songwriting? Maybe just for Ricky's sake, I think he missed the introduction where you were talking about your other work. So if you could just repeat that again.
Well, hi, Ricky. Shouts out to you. Yes. Where'd you say he's shout out from? Where is he?
He's watching us on Amazon Live right now.
Okay. Well, Ricky, I do all types of genres. I don't just do this pop. Right now, I'm doing a lot of this pop right now, pop dance, which is with the with Luckie Boy. We've kind of found ourselves like a little niche together, I think. But I have had hits, a country hit called Bottom of the Fifth, if you want to check that out. It's kind of traditional country. Tim Murphy, who was on Capitol Records, that was played on country music CMT, country music television. Yeah, played on that and Great American Country. And then I've also had pop hits like adult contemporary songs. I've also had gospel and contemporary Christian songs that have also have been on the charts and I've written. And so I do different genres and everything. So just want to let you know that. But at the moment, it's just that this song is, I'm sort of in a, what do they call it? Maybe feel like I'm on a roll right now to do more of the pop dance.
Well, I think you're doing a phenomenal job with it, you know. How do you come up with the words for the song? I know that you said this last one is based on a real story. But is it kind of like, you know, do you play around with the words a little bit or do you do it all in one go?
It's kind of a strange thing. I don't know why. It's kind of like I pull them out of thin air, really. It's really, I don't what can I say? I guess.
Well, keep doing it, Thornton.
I'm listening.
Whatever it's working.
I'm listening to them. I'm listening to them, you know, as they're coming into my head. But well, I write them all down first as one go. You know, like it'll all come to me at one time. So we call that today. You wouldn't call that the Kodak moment or the whatever maybe just call the magical photo moment. You know, when you take a picture, you go, wow, that's an awesome photo. Now you start to edit the photo and make it even more enjoyable and more professional, right? Isn't that, I guess that's a good analogy there. And so that's what I do. I capture it all at one time. I don't edit as I capture it. I capture the feeling, everything all in one go. And then I put it away maybe a day or two, come back and start working on it again. Because I personally feel like I've heard enough songs, I've written enough songs in my lifetime and trying to be objective of what I feel like pleases me and what I would like to hear. And I feel like if it pleases me, somebody else will love the song too. You know, that's the way I feel. It'll connect with somebody else, you know, connects with emotionally and all that. And with the lyrics, I try to write lyrics that aren't been done before. Try to do a little fresher lyrics than everybody else. And I try to look for something unique. I don't believe you could find 26 letters anywhere. I don't believe that is a title anywhere else in the world, but I might be wrong.
Well, I'm definitely rooting for you on this one. As I said, I liked it right out of the gate, and Luckie Boy did a phenomenal job. You know, it doesn't feel like he's stretching himself. He's just very, very comfortable singing it, hitting all the notes very, very comfortably. And, you know, it just, you can sort of hear that happiness in his voice, which is very endearing.
So you felt some emotional connection or some kind of something?
Yeah, I did. You know, I felt that emotional connection. Where's it being released, Thornton? Is it being released worldwide, or is it a gradual release?
Worldwide. Okay. In South Africa too. It is in every country, all continents, and in the United States, the states here too. So we're waiting to see. You know, it usually takes a couple of weeks for it to actually start charting. You know, and even the Billboard charts here in the United States, it takes 3 or 4 weeks or more to see the charts. But that doesn't mean the radios aren't playing it. Radio is playing it. It will be playing it probably more than likely today. Well, you're the first one to play it, which is great.
Well, that's absolutely phenomenal. So tell us a little bit, you know, with all the songs that you've written over the years, and I mean, you've written some famous ones. Do you have a favorite, something that's kind of you hold close to your chest?
Well, I have one, Love is the Reason, which was recorded by Engelbert Humperdinck and Gloria Gaynor. That was written for my wife and, for our wedding, and for us and for her. And
that's special. That's very special.
Yeah. So of course I do have that, but I guess I would have to say my next favorite is this new one, the 26 Letters, because it also involves my daughter and everything like that. So
that's special. I think when you have that kind of emotional connection, I think people that listen to it pick up on that, and that's what they connect to. And so I think you've done a great job with this, with all three of them. But as I said, with this latest one, to me, the first time I listened to it, it resonated with me straight away. So I really think this is going to do incredibly well. Um, how has
Well,
your friends
I think it's
received it?
original. Well, I bounce it off of, I have a little thing I do. It's kind of a ritual I do before before I send it out. I mean, before I actually send it out for radio, I send it around to some music critics that I have, that friends or people that I could trust and everything, and they flipped over it. They thought it was really, really, really amazing. It actually brings tears to my eyes, to think, that the wedding and the love that my daughter shows, it brought this song together. It just made this happen,
Thornton, Ricky just said on Amazon, he says he found your YouTube channel. He's going to subscribe and he'll send you a message there.
Well, that's awesome. I wonder where Ricky is, what country or where he's saying.
He's in New York City.
Oh, New York City. Well, tell Ricky, I'll tell you now. A station called New York Radio Live New York, played Hourglass over and over and over. I mean, they played it so many times it just pretty much wore it out.
Sorry, he's in North Carolina. I got that wrong.
Okay, North Carolina. Okay, well, we had some stations play it down there too in North Carolina. But anyway, I'm so glad you'll be a subscriber and everything. And thank you for listening and watching. And hope you enjoyed the song and everything. So, or actually, I think you tuned in later, so maybe you can go back and listen to the song. No, so. But
well, what I'm going to. Sorry, go for it.
I hope the song will be inspirational to other people. That's what I'm hoping. And it's a romantic song. It's a love song, and I believe it's fresh and original. And
well, I like the whole sort of letter writing, going back to old school letters. I think that's what's endearing about it, is that people can resonate with that. I mean, you don't write love letters on a typewriter. It's just not the same thing as, opening up the envelope and reading the letter. And I think that's kind of the appeal that comes through in the video.
And you can hold on to those letters forever and ever and ever, right? Whereas a text or a video chat, it's gone in a flash or whatever, maybe.
It's not quite the same. I was speaking to somebody the other day, and he was telling me he was looking back. He said he's got a phrase that he uses. He always says, I'm fit and strong. And he was reading through some letters that he wrote to his mom 40 odd years ago. And he says it struck him that when he was reading through these letters, he always said to his mom, I'm fit and strong. And he realized, wow, that's been with me all my life. He's always used that. It's not a new thing. Mm-hmm. But, those are the kind of things you can discover from real letters.
Yeah. You can go over and read them again and again and again and again.
Absolutely. So tell us, you said something about you've got another song in the works.
Yes, I do have another song, and it came to me all at one time, just like this last one, and it's making the best of a situation of when you break up with someone. This isn't necessarily a true story, but it's making the best of it, and it's called Party of One. Party of One.
Wow.
What do you think of that?
Wow. Well, that sounds intriguing. And when are you hoping to release that, Thornton, or is that still under wraps?
Well, we hope to release it after the 26 letters. We're hoping 26 letters will sustain itself and be on the charts through the summer as a summertime, song. And then I hate to say that like it's a breakup song, because it's not a breakup song, but Party of One, it's just a neat way to say, it's a neat way to realize that I'm still going to make the best of it. I'm not going to depend on you for my love and making me happy, but I find love in my own heart, in myself, within myself. You see what I'm saying? Love.
Well, that's a good basis for any relationship, is I don't know, people always say, I'm wanting to meet someone to complete me. But you have a better relationship if you already feel complete yourself.
Right. That's what the whole song is. It's about someone that has just broken up and is going to make the best of it, kind of in search of himself, as far as the love inside him and stuff.
Well, I think that is absolutely amazing. That's wonderful. I tell you what, I would really like to also play "Cry Myself to Sleep," because that
Okay.
was the first of the series with Luckie Boy. So even though we're debuting the 26 letters, I really would like to just play "Cry Myself to Sleep" as well. So
Okay.
enjoy, everyone. This is
And
"Cry
by the way,
Myself to
there's
Sleep."
no video. There's no video on this one.
Yeah.
Cry myself to sleep. Cry myself to sleep. Late at night, I see your face in the dark. I lie awake in bed, my arms reach for you. I cry your name, but you're not here. Lying next to me, kissing away my blues, yeah. Tightly, with your arms around me, the scent of you, hearts racing fast. Too many days that you've been gone. Tell me, girl, how long is this gonna last? Yeah, hey. Nights like these, I feel so weak. I surrender to my loneliness, and I cry myself to sleep. Cry myself to sleep. In this empty room, I fall to pieces. I'm missing you beyond belief, and I cry myself to sleep. Cry myself to sleep. There's no one in this world I'd rather be with than you. Two worlds between your heart and mine, oceans away, shades of gray. Your selfies leave me wanting you more, longing for you. How my heart aches. Wish you could take the very next plane, get here before I lose my soul. My friends say I should be stronger than this, but they don't know I'm about to lose control. Nights like these, I feel so weak. I surrender to my loneliness, and I cry myself to sleep. Cry myself to sleep. In this empty room, I fall to pieces. I'm missing you beyond belief, and I cry myself to sleep. Cry myself to sleep. There's no one in this world I'd rather be with. Tightly, with your arms around me, the scent of you, heart's racing fast. Too many days that you've been gone. Tell me, girl, how long is this gonna last? Yeah. Nights like these, I feel so weak. I surrender to my loneliness, and I cry myself to sleep. Cry myself to sleep. In this empty room, I fall to pieces. I'm missing you beyond belief, and I cry myself to sleep. Cry myself to sleep. There's no one in this world I'd rather be with, and I cry myself to sleep. Cry myself to sleep. There's no one in this world I'd rather be with than you.
And that was the very first song that was done with Luckie Boy. Both songs did incredibly well. And so today we've just released 26 Letters. It is available on the carousel. It's on Amazon. Ricky,
iTunes,
yes, I agree with you. It is a great song. It's also available on iTunes.
Spotify. It's on everywhere, pretty much every
Yeah. So
record.
if you're watching us right now on Amazon, it's available in the carousel. Go and have a look at it. All three songs. I was so pleased that just before we went live, I was checking Amazon to see whether this would be available just before the show. So I was immensely delighted to see that it was available like minutes before. And minutes before the show, you sent me that press release about the song. So the timing has just been absolutely spot on today. And Ricky, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Really
Thank
appreciate
you, Rick.
that you're here. Thornton, any final words before we end today's show? Again, I want to just say to you, congratulations on this new release. And I really think it's going to do incredibly well.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your belief in me and support and asking to be on the show. It's an honor. It's a true honor. It feels so surreal and everything that's happening right now. And I actually want to say one thing. I've never had in my entire life of songwriting #1 song. So this is the second one.
Wow.
Hourglass. That's the second one. And here's to hopefully 26 Letters will be up there too. But most of my songs have either been in the top 10 or top 5 or top 20, something like that. But so there's always a first for everything. So I just want to say that for all those people that are inspiring and want to write books or songs, I say to keep trying and working at it. Network a lot. Show your songs to people. Show your books to people. And just get out there and just never give up, because the reason I never give up is because your big opportunity might just be right around the corner. And you know, it's a season. I believe it's a season for everything, you know. And so I believe that just because something's not happening at your time right now doesn't mean it's not going to happen, you know, a year from now. Because usually things don't stay the same a year from now, right? They're usually different. So.
Absolutely. You know, I think I've heard that from so many people. And Ricky says, congratulations to you,
Thank you.
on Amazon. He says that's really exciting. And I think that's the key thing. You know, a lot of people give up too soon. And unfortunately, they never sort of really reach the pinnacle that they were seeking because they gave up too soon. And you've been proof of it. How many books have you written now, Thornton?
Well, I've written 45, but 32 are actually published right now. There are a couple that are coming out this year, you know, Cheers from Heaven with Mary Elizabeth Jackson. And then, of course, Lacey Carpenter and I have the third book, Mrs. P series. Let's see, Who's the Teacher Now? It's called Who's the Teacher Now? It's in August. And then we have a couple more books out this year. Oh, another one called Between Fins. It's a cute 4 to 8-year-old illustrated book that'll be out on SYP Publishing. So probably have about six or 8 releases, books that are coming out. So it's exciting.
And all of them are available on Amazon. If you go and have a look in the on the list of things of that I've put down on the show today, you will see there's a huge selection of Thornton's books there as well. So so Thornton is both a songwriter and an author, an award-winning author, by the way. And again, Thornton, congratulations on your recent award. I mean, it's just been amazing.
It's just amazing to me. Unexpected, totally unexpected, you know.
Yeah, but you know, it again speaks to the fact that if you are persistent and consistent, then things work out, you know. So just never give up. I mean, even after all the many books that you've written, the songs that you've written, to now have a #1 hit song, you know, to have had this award bestowed upon you, it's all because you've been persistent and consistent. So congratulations again. That's wonderful.
Well, I appreciate that very much, and thank you for having me on your show and everything. And kudos to you. Thank you for also for playing the videos too, the songs. I hope some people were inspired by them and everything.
I'm sure. Thornton, thank you so much for joining us today. I want to say thank you very much to everyone who's joined us today for this debut release of Thornton's latest song, 26 Letters. So do join us again. Thanks, everyone, and goodbye for now.
Okay, bye.